So I think it first goes back to 8th grade when I got the opportunity to interview Alan Shepard. And so it was a science fair project, and the funny story is my dad knew him because through Coors Beer, and that was Mike's first exposure to space, and so I have great pictures from that. Then fast forward to my around when I'm 23 years old and I get my first job at NASA, and I'm assigned to be a crew training instructor. So I was a shuttle training instructor that specialized in different disciplines, but got to train shuttle crews and shuttle flight controllers. Best job ever, and that's kind of got me bit. So today I manage a portfolio of programs at NASA Johnson Space Center for KBR. And so my employees have the opportunity to do the exact same thing that I did growing up at NASA, which is planning, training, and flying spacecraft missions, as well as working on the facilities behind the scenes and also doing human health and performance. So very exciting to be able to lead employees that are doing exciting work at Johnson Space Center. The most exciting thing is watching the crew you trained launch. So after, a year of training on the shuttle program, being able to go down to Kennedy Space Center and see the crew that you trained lift off the pad and go to work on orbit, doing all the things that you've trained them to do is probably one of the most rewarding experiences I've ever had. So just this morning I was watching a video on the James Webb Telescope, right? So it is getting ready to launch in, I think, next week. And knowing that there is so much more beyond what you can see and being able to figure out a way to get there, because eventually that's what we want to do. Understanding not only our solar system, but our galaxies and the galaxies beyond that require us to, take some leaps of faith and some leaps in science to get where we want to go. So I think it's just imperative as human beings that we want to explore and we want to see what's out there. And so we're just, we're at the baby steps right now. And so 100 years from now or 200 years from now, where are we going to be? But if we don't start now, we won't be able to get there in that time frame. The exciting part of Limitless Space is looking at kind of the whole spectrum of where we need to go. So not only are we investigating technologies that will, make us go faster, right? Get us the propulsion systems that we need and the power systems that we need to get outside of our solar system, but also to do that by inspiring the youth to get from, kindergarten through college, through grad schools, through, doctorate programs to get those technologies developed and to get people excited. And the more you get excited kids, they become excited high schoolers, they become excited college kids, and they, move on to help us get beyond our solar system.